welcome back to another video. This video, you probably noticed from the title, is a collab with Robin, who is Robinaut on YouTube. This is my half of a collab we did for a Collabmas series type event that she's doing over on her channel. So she's doing a lot. I think she's doing 12 days of collabs, 12 days of Collabmas or something along those lines for December. So definitely head over to her channel to watch obviously the beginning of the exterior of this build and the rest of her collabs. But let's jump into the build now, or the gosh, it's not even technically a build for me, is it? I didn't build anything, I just decorated. This is weird because normally for build or for oh my gosh, for collabs, I build the exterior. But okay, let's jump in. So you'll notice that I did the flooring for the whole floor plan, and then I went and started trying to decorate, starting with this living room area. And let me just tell you how much I struggled. I spent a solid hour trying to decorate this house and just failing miserably. And I don't know why. And I think it was because I was misreading the floor plan. So I was trying to decorate this area that you're looking at right now with the tree as like a formal living room type sitting area. And then the area next to it, I was trying to decorate as the living room. And it just wasn't happening. It wasn't happening at all. And then after an hour of struggling, I was like, oh, okay, this isn't going to work. So we're going to take a step back and reevaluate. And what I ended up doing was you'll see, I'm opened up this living room a little bit because that L shape was just a little too awkward to work with because of the tree. I feel like if the tree hadn't been there, I would have been able to decorate the room a lot easier. And but I mean, this is a holiday collab. We can't not have a tree. So Robin built the exterior, and I didn't show off too much of the exterior because I didn't want to spoil anything, because you definitely need to go check out her speed build on her channel of the exterior and decorating it, because she put out holiday decorations in the front yard and everything. And she gave it one lot trait. She gave it I think it's the home eat trait. And then in the end, I added child's play and I added chef's kitchen, because I imagine once I decorate this house, you'll see that I did make it so it looked like kids lived here. And then also, since it's a holiday themed build, cooking is like a thing around the holidays, obviously. So it's like, you gotta have the chef's kitchen thing, because if you're not making good food, what's the point? You know. But anyway, so once I figured out how the floor plan actually needed to work and I opened up the living room a little bit, I was just going. I had my motivation back, and I really was playing with some things in this build that I've seen in some other builds recently, in some things I've been watching from other YouTubers. And so you'll notice I combined those two couches to make an L-shaped couch, and later in the kitchen I combined two cabinets to make this corner glass cabinet shelf thing. And I just did a few things like that. I tried my absolute hardest to clutter the heck out of this house. Like, there's clutter everywhere. There are toys, there's holiday decorations, there's everything. Because I want this house to feel cozy and homey and lived in, because that's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of the feel that the holidays are supposed to have, right? So that's what I was going for. And that's a lot of the reason why I leaned towards making this a house that was decorated and furnished to be a place where kids probably lived. Because if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I normally don't do anything with kids stuff. It just never really comes to mind for me. But what is clutter but toys and little seat cushions and like all these little things? So that really helped me clutter the house and helped me get a sense for how it would be decorated. So I'm a little ahead of myself, but there's a place in the kitchen where I hang two of those strands of the holiday cards. And what I was imagining is, like, when this family gets holiday cards, they have the strings on the wall so they can hang and display them, and it's like a tradition. And I try to do little things like that throughout the house. And you'll notice this area that I was struggling for so long to try to turn into a living room, I ended up making a hallway. And I don't know why I didn't realize in the first place that it worked really well as a hallway. But that really saved my butt. And it's like a big open hall area, but I think because of the way that the floor plan is with the bedrooms and what I ended up turning into an office around, plus that walkway to the outside, I think it makes sense to have this big space. Plus, I added a little seating spot in there, so it's not completely wasted or anything like that. And then I tried, okay, so you'll notice I did sprinkle in, because it's like such a cozy thing. There's a lot of parenthood stuff and there's a lot of cats and dog stuff, my two go-tos, but I also tried to sneak in some get famous stuff here and there, like this record player, because tell me that isn't like one of those things where it's that antique record table type thing that you'd see at like your grandma's house or something like that. And it's the perfect thing to play holiday music on. At my grandma's house, she has one of those. It's much bigger than that. It takes up like a whole wall and it has a record player in it, but it also has a built in radio. And so we would always turn on the radio. And so you have this big table basically just playing Christmas music. And so that was kind of what I was trying to accomplish by putting that in there. Plus, it was just so cute to decorate, and it was from Get Famous, and it was new, and I needed to use it, and all the usual excuses. And then she put in for the floor plan, she added this little area off of the outside patio. And what I ended up doing was I didn't put any furniture in there. I just gave it the same brick or cobblestone texture as the outside of the house, and then put in some tile floor and put some garlands up in there, because I imagined I put French doors on either side, that it was like an indoor outdoor walkway. So it, because it has all the windows and things, is connected to the outside. It's something that, because she put those sliding glass, or not sliding glass doors, but sliding kind of wooden doors in there, that I imagine in the warmer seasons they would leave open, and so you have this open walkway and it's just beautiful. And so that's why I didn't try to furnish it, because I thought that it was just nice on its own. The kitchen I also struggled with, not as much as the living room debacle I created for myself, but I did struggle. And I was trying to play with islands, I was trying to deal with covering the windows and putting counters on both sides, and you'll see my whole process here. But I think the kitchen as it came out is really cute, and I put a big table in there so you can have like your Sims have a holiday dinner and things like that. I think it's great. I'm happy with this kitchen. Any excuse to use one of those little three-sided benches with the pillows on them, honestly, just yes, A plus. And also something I did in this at the end when I finally figured out what I wanted to do for the kitchen was I didn't want the stove against the wall, and so I put two end counterpieces on either side of it. And to prevent the counter from glitching, I raised the stove just a tiny, like one thing with move objects. And so I don't know if that'll affect its playability or anything like that, but I did that, so that might be something to consider when you download this, or if you download this. But I kind of like the look of the stove raised a little above the counter, because I don't know about you, but I don't have like a fancy flat top stove. And so a stove like this that I put in this house, it has like a little edge, right? That's a little bit higher than the counter. And so authenticity, am I right? Um, but yeah, and then from there I went on and I did all the bedrooms and bathrooms, and the two upstairs rooms. But we'll get to that. But the main thing I wanted to do accomplish in this house was to not just decorate the house. I wanted to create kind of a space that represented the holidays. So I made it a family home. And so I think that's kind of the vibe we all get for what the holidays are supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a time for family. And then I tried to decorate as much as possible so that when you play in the house, it is the holidays, and specifically Christmas time, because there's a Christmas tree in here. Uh, but it's not tacky. So I didn't put garlands along every wall or like lights everywhere, anything like that, because Robin did such a great, tasteful job decorating the outside. The way the outside looks is how, when you have that one neighbor that's super into home decor and just knows exactly where to place every little thing to make their house just look amazing on Christmas and then during the holidays. That's how she decorated the outside of this house. She has a little wooden reindeer. She has wreaths on the window. She has garlands on the balconies. It's all A plus. And so I didn't want to ruin that by like you go into the house and there's just stuff everywhere. So I tried to be really careful with how I place things. So like you'll notice the kids' bedroom isn't super Christmas. There's no Christmas decorations in there, because I don't know anyone that's decorating their kid's bedroom for Christmas. You decorate the like main spaces, the communal spaces in the home. And so I decorated the dining or the dining and kitchen area, and I decorated the living room, and I decorated the hallway and a little bit in the study and things like that. And I don't know, I really liked it. I thought when I started decorating this house, I literally struggled to figure it out for an hour, and then once the second hour rolled around, I was getting it, and it came together. And I only had to make a few adjustments to Robin's floor plan that she made, which was I thought was pretty cool because normally when I've done collabs that are build collabs where one person does the exterior and one person does the interior, especially for me, I usually just leave the interior completely blank and it's like you do the floor plan, you decorate it, whatever. And so when she told me she did the floor plan, I was excited because I thought it was a challenge and it was clearly, because when you design your own floor plan, you place the rooms and you have an intention for them. And I wasn't exactly sure what her intention was for every room in the house. And so I kind of had to read Robin's mind a little bit and then also get a feel for the house and what I wanted it to represent. So I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. Also, I put probably way too many presents under the tree, and I don't know if your Sims are going to be able to get to it. But can you really complain about too many presents under the tree? I don't think so. Uh, so yeah, I'm really happy with how this house came out. And like I said, the exterior of this house is amazing. Like I wish I had Robin is one of those people that you see what she does and it makes you inspired to build and she makes you look at the things she's done and you're like, why didn't I think of that? That's so cool. That looks so nice. Or she like really accomplishes realism and stuff. So even outside of this collab, you should definitely check out Robin's videos because ah, she's a good builder. Um, but anyway, so the master bedroom had an outside door in it, or what I chose to make the master bedroom had an outside door in it because I was going to make that bedroom something else. I don't remember what now. But when I noticed that it had an outside door, I didn't want to make it like a kid's room or something because it didn't make a lot of sense to me. I was like, master bedroom can have an outside door. So I drop the bed in there. And the master bedroom is where I finally got the one thing I wanted in this whole house the whole time. Because what do you think when you think winter? You think freaking fireplace. And I couldn't fit a fireplace into this house anywhere in the living room or anything. And so I was like, master bedroom, you're not getting a dresser, you're getting a fireplace. And that's what I did. And I think it looks cute. The master bedroom's also the only room that ended up getting a TV because with the Christmas tree in the living room and stuff, I didn't want to just shove a TV off to the side. It didn't make sense. And I didn't really feel a need to put one in the kids' bedroom and stuff. There is a computer in this house and the study. My favorite thing is this kid's bedroom. Honestly, like there's nothing holiday about the bedroom. But I just like it. I don't know. I haven't done a split bedroom like that in a while, and so I tried to make it like siblings, like obviously they have opposite interests kind of thing. And I think I accomplished that well and it just looks fun. I don't know. I'm digging it. So, and I made the master bedroom look really cozy because if you have a fireplace in your bedroom, your bedroom better be cozy. You can't have this like minimalism thing going on. I mean, you can, but it's a brick fireplace and it's supposed to be a cozy, homey house. And so you're not going to have a minimalist bedroom in my cozy house, okay? I don't I don't know. I think I'm having a little bit of a breakdown after spending an hour not accomplishing anything in this house, and now I like it so much. So maybe that's why I'm like telling off this imaginary family about having a minimalist master bedroom. But I mean, whatever works. I was also a little cheesed because I couldn't get the garlands to go on the fireplace without having weird shadows or doing weird stuff or something like that. But it's okay because I think the master bedroom came out great. Also, I am unashamed to say that I used the curtains from Get Famous to create this kind of like glowy curtain backdrop thing behind the master bed to cover up that offset window. Because I didn't want to mess with her exterior at all, and the windows count as exterior, so I just covered it up. And I'm not ashamed because it was an awkward window, but it worked so well on the outside. So it was like, I will sacrifice in quotes, this thing to keep the exterior beautiful. And I did, and it worked, and I think it looks great. And then the study is really cute. I like it. I wanted bookshelves in here originally because I was going to create this really like wooded and leather kind of feeling living room. And I had this wall of bookcases that I ended up deleting. And so I reclaimed my bookcases in the study. Upstairs there were 2 bedrooms and they felt really separated from the house, so I didn't really want to put any main bedrooms up there. So I put a playroom in there because it seemed to me like the kind of place that could have been like an attic that they converted into a couple of extra rooms. And so this room I made into a little play area to shove all that extra kid stuff that we love so much and give the hypothetical family in here somewhere else to play, because even though there was a lot of stuff in the kids' bedrooms, it was mostly decorative, and so I put a lot of toys up there. And then I put a little guest bedroom up there, nothing special, but just a little thing. And then once I was done, I went back and I decorated. I tried to add little extra holiday things wherever I could, but again, not making it too like overboard or too tacky. But yeah, that is this build. I can't even say how happy I am with how this turned out based on how I started this build. So I feel accomplished. Robin should feel accomplished because she did an incredible job on the exterior, and you need to go check it out and look at it on her YouTube channel. Both her shell and my furnished version of the build are on the gallery. For her, she's RobinautYT, so YT like YouTube, and I'm Veronica Good 6. But I'll link Robin's video down below and her channel down below. Yeah. But anyway, the screenshots are rolling through, so I'm going to let you go. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out Robin's video and her whole channel, honestly. And have a happy Simsmas, however you're celebrating it. Bye!